Okay, what's up, everybody? We're hosting our Sunday Classical Simul here. I just got to get it off the ground. Weekly Classical Simul with International Master Slaggy, aka me. 25 players. The games will last for 3 hours. Please check us out on Twitch, YouTube, and please donate if you would please follow the rules. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Okay. No jumping. No bullet. No cheaters. No Hans. No. Oh no. No. Someone on sound. There was just a picture of Talon on my screen, my welcome screen to the wonders of Microsoft. Made me think of you as I logged onto the computer today. Where are you? Nice to see you too. All right, let me get this up and running. So no bullet, no Hans, no London. And then most importantly, please do not leave. Please don't play if you... Please don't play if you cannot follow the rules. If you cannot... Yes, I'm a college graduate. Please don't play if you cannot stay 3 hours. Okay. Alright. Long simul. Whatever. That's implied. Okay. So, I don't know, man. I'm good, I guess. Been a long weekend. Alright. I have this... Man. I was playing poker last night. I've had this problem with my neck and my shoulder, and this dude, one of the poker dealers, gave me a shoulder massage, like a back massage. I think he did something to me. Now there's sharp pain. All right. So you like that? Yeah, we had a comment about that yesterday. I've been doing this I'm doing the goatee off and on for a few months now, and I don't know about it. It's not permanent, but it kind of cuts down on the shaving. All right, please don't play if you cannot stay 3 hours. Here we go. So I think I've gotten everything there. I have terrible heartburn. All right, host a new simul there. So, I think Crazy House improves your... why do I get that quote? That's stupid. All right. I don't care. All right, here we go. Here we go. We are getting started. Yeah, so good to see someone on sound back. VIP. And I am glad. I was thinking about you, whether I was going to message you at some point, see if you still wanted to meet up. I'm drinking chocolate milk. This is saving my life right now. I had too much acidic food and drinks, and I thought I was going to die, and I went downstairs, and on the TV there was a commercial for antacids. And I was like, you know what? I don't have any antacids. So, when you eat too much ghost peppers, you need chocolate milk. All right. The natural cure here. We've got Andrino Garcia. I don't know why I think that. Okay, Andrino Giardino. Someone on sound. VIP. So far, too. Everybody seems to be coming back. I never really noticed this summer lull in my streams necessarily, but that was different in the old days because I was streaming from the US a lot. in past times, not like the last few years, but going back a while. Yeah, it's very hot here all the time. Very hot here all the time, and I don't know. Summers are brutal in Europe. All right, so I'm gonna collect some players. Players we know. No Hans, exactly. Look, Ma, no Hans. It's another way of saying no cheating. Okay, I'd like to be, I like to be a little bit creative. The way we get the message across. It means no cheating. Okay, it's a little outdated now. Um, the whole Hans and Magnus thing, but seems like just yesterday it was the top of the news feed. So I thought I'd throw that out there again. Not an important feature of the stream. So Chess Nerdo has been here quite a few times, but I'm waiting for the regulars to gather. We don't have too many regulars, just Sound and Sound. Mr. Slow's been gone. GP Bear is back. This week we saw a lot of players come back to my stream. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put this in the chat here. Please, the one most important rule is copy, paste. The most important rule is please don't play if you cannot stay 3 hours. Oh, man, it's amazing that chocolate milk can save you from acid indigestion. All right, here we go. All better now. I don't agree with Chess Network about the Crazy House, but perhaps it is possible that Chess 960 would improve your normal chess. I could accept that as an answer. I don't agree on the Crazy House front. All right. Too serious. So let's just take some random players so we can get started here. Super System. Doyle Brunson's groundbreaking book. Stevu Sex. New Beginning just created a new account, obviously. Italian Game is playing another game. Imre Bardi. Grish Reku. He's going to wreck us. Board Warrior he's playing another game. Okay. Angel, you guys are all playing other games. We can't. You can if you want, but I'm not happy about it. I hate the London. It's boring as bleep. What's the biggest time you've ever had on stream? Well, I don't do more than 25. That's my limit. I never tried to do more because I think if you do more, it's really getting kind of silly. So 25. We keep it at 25. I rely on, routine. I'm really big on routine. So I'm not trying to create any records, world-breaking records. They like the Hans thing. No Hans. Means no cheating. Come on. No engine-assisted play. Happy Pawns. Valka M from Georgia. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 players. I'll wait till 10 minutes. We're starting in 10 minutes. And I need at least 15 players, maximum 25. What's the biggest Simul I've ever had on stream? Yeah, that's that question. Yeah, I've got... Really got to get a new chair one day. Maybe once at a fundraiser for chair. But chair money went somewhere else. Into the slush fund. Never to be seen again. All right. The current fundraiser at the top of the screen is for my next 2026 tourney. I'm going to skip the World Senior and play in another tournament yet to be announced. I have to be careful about announcing where I play so that people that I don't like don't go there. So I'm going to wait till the last minute to announce, you know, my appearances. That happened the last time I played in the World Senior. This guy I really can't stand played there. It was dreadful, but luckily he was in another group. I didn't have to see him every day. All right. So let's get started. We've got 9 players thus far. Italian game. Board Warrior is playing another game. I can't accept people who are playing other games. This is not a simul. So we got 10 players. Please don't leave the tab. Then you get kicked out. Good hand. So what's up? Someone on Sound is back. One of our VIPs. There, someone on Sound. Thank you for the definition of no Hans. Yeah, it looks like we're still in summer here. Only 10 players. Smoking too much. No, I don't smoke. All right. We've got Flame Spear. Very peaceful sort of name. Those guys are playing. And New Beginning has not enough games. Vatsu, or I don't know how to say that. Valuvaku from Argentina. Just enough games to qualify. Actually, he doesn't have enough games to qualify, but I'll give him a break. Hi, can I get selected? You just got selected. You're under 100 games, but you're just under the limit. I don't want to take anybody with less than 100 games because those people tend to not be serious and drop out on me. And then we just like have these games that are just one moves where people resign. And it's a waste of everybody's time. So I'd like to make sure the players who are playing are serious about this. Someone already dropped out. And luckily, we have someone on Sound, the official chat mod. Good 10. Don't close the tab. 11 players. Minimum 15, maximum 25. Flaming Spears. Hey, that sounds peaceful. All right. So, we're enjoying the nice, hot European summer here. Budapest, Hungary. Is this Sparkle Horse's second account? There's no other Sparkle Horses. My account is named after the singer band who is deceased. But there's no other Sparkle Horses on Lichess to my knowledge. It is not my second account. It's my first account. So, Mark Blinkus was the original Sparkle Horse. And I was listening to a lot of his music at the time when I decided to make my first account on Lichess. And it was about 10 years ago. So that's what inspired me. I'm like, hey, that's a great name, Sparkle Horse. And then people will think I'm like a My Little Pony fan. I got that a lot in the beginning. Like I'm a brony, I still get it from time to time. It's funny. We like to keep them guessing. Here. I do have an alt account. I forgot my alt account. Oh yeah, no, Ponda has an account. That's it. No, there's my account, and then Ponda Official is Ponda's account. We have 2 accounts, like, total. Ponda Official. Ponda plays. He can play. All right, so we got 11 players. We need 15 at least. We have 5 minutes to get there. Board Warrior. D's 1, 2, 3. You're in. Don't go anywhere. Dizdar. No, Ijdar. Idjar. Ijar. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's from Malaysia. Okay, new beginning, no games. So we have 13. Then there were 13. At least 15, maximum 25. I don't think we're going to get to 25 by the looks of it. We're starting in about 4 minutes. We need at least 15. Heroin is here, our old friend, who used to be a mod. Okay. Actually, he's still a mod. He's an inactive mod. He's a mod. Yeah, he's still a mod, technically. My stream. One more player to go minimum to start the Simul. And we are starting in 3 minutes. So what's up? Does anybody know when the World Chess Championship is? Not that anyone cares. I was thinking about it the other day. Not really interesting since Magnus gave up the title. Derek Smalls is here. That's 14. Welcome back, guys. Don't forget to donate and subscribe. Subscribing on Twitch helps me, helps billionaires. What's not to love about it? And if you donate, you can donate to my slush fund. 2026 Tourney Slush Fund. Tournament to be announced at the last possible minute. There will be I will play in a tournament before the end of the year, but I cannot tell you where it's going to be because of stalkers. All right. No, just kidding. So I'm going to skip the World Senior, sadly. GP Bear just donated 200 bits. 209, actually, to be exact. Is there a significance between that particular amount? Or is there a significance to that particular amount? 209. Thank you. I'm sad. I'm not playing the World Senior. I'm going to miss it for the first time in 5 years since I started. But I just don't have this desire to go to Serbia. It's in Serbia. No, I don't want to go to Serbia in November. It's not fun. That's not fun, you know? That is sad. Yeah, I'm just not into going to Serbia. I'm sorry. I live in Hungary, and it's not a vacation for me to go to Serbia. It's not fun. It's just not a fun destination. I'm just not. So I decided to do something else instead. Before the end of the year. Also, I'm playing in the Hungarian Team Championship. I have the streak going where I've beaten a Grandmaster over the board the last 4 years. The last 4 calendar years since COVID, I've managed somehow to beat at least one Grandmaster over the board, and my streak will die if I don't find a way to beat a GM or even play a GM before the end of the year. So I've played no GMs this year. And in the week 2nd division of the Hungarian Team Championship on not first board, I'm probably not first board for my team, so I don't know the team, but I'm probably not first board. I don't know the team lineup yet, and I'm also probably not first board. And even if I was first board, I'm not guaranteed to play any GMs, but I really want to beat a GM. You got to get in at least one tournament before the end of the year. Yeah, it is sad. I'm sad about it. So your donations will go toward that next trip. There will be one. So I've got 14 players. I need one more. Who's it going to be? New beginnings? It's going to be Spy Guy. Spy Guy's gone. Spy Guy, where'd you go? There you are. Spy Guy. Spy Guy looks good. 21 games. Wow, that's a lot. He doesn't look so good. It's Lucky. Oh, no. It's Lucky. 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 It's Lucky. You are lucky because you're the 15th player. Congratulations. We're starting the Simul in Zen mode with 15 players. There's only like 3 players in the Simul who I know. 4 players who I know well. I'd like to do the Simuls in Zen mode and guess who I'm playing, but there's only like 4 of you. Heroin, someone on sound, Good Tand. Who else is here? Imre Bardi. This is the four that I know the best, no? This is a small Simul. I mean, I usually did like 25, but summer is still upon us. So we'll keep it small. Probably I'll get someone on sound in that English. Or he'll be white. It's good there's only one summon on sound, because otherwise I'll be like killing myself here. So we got 7 whites. Something like 7 whites. 7 whites and 8 blacks. Is that how it's going to shake out? Man, the last 2 nights, I went to play poker all night Friday, and then this other guy, wanted me to play Saturday. So I ended up playing Saturday night as well. I'm pretty burned out from 2 nights. I don't like to like stay out late back to back. E4, C5. There he is, Mr. America. Bishop C4. Could be someone on sound. Very good chance. Bishop's opening, not that commonly used as a move order. Most likely this is him. He's a very strong Simul player. Expert Simul player. You've heard of like correspondence players? Someone on sound is a Simul player. Alright. Knight F6. I've got Jeroen, Simon on sound. Yeah, just good hand, I know, pretty much. And Imre Bardi. Was there someone else that I'm forgetting that's in the Simul that's a regular? A couple of those new guys like Andrino, Giordino, and not really enough games of them to remember what openings everyone plays, so it's hard to identify my opponents today. But anyway, we still do this for fun. Okay, so C3 Sicilian. C3 Sicilian, you know, it's funny, this opening. I've always kind of hated it. I still don't know for sure my first C3 Sicilian, but there was a game I played, I told the story before, there was a game I played in U.S. Amateur Team Championship around 1987, where our team played a team that was comprised of computers. Ken Thompson and a bunch of other guys were operating these computers, and I played a computer and I drew it, an early Bell Labs chess computer, which was an okay result because I was like 1700. The computer was like 1900 or something. All right, anyway, that was my first C3 Sicilian. The Trompowsky, another fun opening. Much more fun than the London, I'll tell you guys. So here, we had a suggestion. Oh, you know who's not here? Cheesy Noob, right? Cheesy Noob not here. And I had a game with Knight C6. Someone had suggested this to me a while back. I know that's played on occasion. Usually I go with D5. This is my standard. But you know what? Maybe this is, now I know who this is. Wait, wasn't it Gutant? Gutant had started, he's another one of players that I'm starting to know. He started playing this, huh? I never really play knight e4 or c5, the other main moves. I normally play d5. I used to play knight e4, but I don't think it's that good. So now the Sicilian, I played everything, more or less. Here, good. This is someone on sound. No, maybe. Very possibly someone on sound. Options. Remember we had a couple games with like E3? Wait, how did it go now? I played E3 and what? You did the Wing Gambit or some shit? No. Someone sound the other day someone was asking about something. You how is it now? You play what the hell am I thinking? How do you normally play the Smith Mora in reverse again? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. D5, right? D5. You don't do that, do you? You've never done that, have you? D5 takes. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. How do we get that? I don't understand how we get this reverse Smith Mora. D5, C takes D5. What's black gonna do? Oh yeah, it's D5, C takes D5, C6. But why not D5 now? C takes D5, C6. Why can't you do that? I don't know. I mean, you can, right? You can do that. You play D4 and now I have a Queen's Gambit. Oh, but that's okay, right? Because you play the Queen's Gambit accepted. You could totally, you could totally play that. I'm surprised you haven't actually. Why did I play this move order with Knight F3? Why did I do that? I normally don't do that. The draw offer. Can we shame this player? Like the Blue Man Group? D's 1, 2, 3. Why would you offer a draw after 2 moves? He's like, oh, this draw button, let's try that. That's ridiculous. All right. Shame. You should put no Giri in the rules. That's funny. Very funny. I like that. I was going to try the check defense for something different. All right, we're a little bit slow getting out of the gate here. Another draw. Wow. Shame. Valka also trying for the draw. What are you guys, like, trolling me now? Why do you troll me? Anonymous player. You're always showing up late for the action. Knight C3. Okay. Closed Sicilian. Very well. Oh, that could be someone on sound too. Shit. Don't really have a great system worked out against this yet. After all these 40 years of playing the Sicilian, I still don't have a good answer to Knight C3. No Giris. Gyros. Ooh, he beat Schieberspieler in a brutal game. On my Friday Blitz stream with H4. I had never seen Schieberspieler play. He's a FIDE master here from Hungary. He's a strong blitz player, but I crushed him with H4. All right, but I'm not going to do that in a slow game. I don't really know that. That was just for fun. For blitz, it's okay. There was a game last week where someone played the Grunfeld. We had a classical Grunfeld, but the player in question is not here today. This is so from a game yesterday. I mean, Friday I had the stream. Friday Blitz, short Blitz stream. I played a few games with various people. And, oh, the Berlin defense. Manuel Lasker. Annoying move, isn't it? All right, I'm just going to play D3. If it's D3, it's for me. So F4. Then you're not Summon on Sound. It's always a relief to see F4 here because Bishop B5 is probably the best. Bishop B5 is the Summon on Sound and everybody else. And this move has such an annoying and lasting sort of strength. But F4 is just standard. Nothing special. Now we have to decide what to do here in the C3 Sicilian. I played every conceivable system for black in these lines. I still like D5 better than Knight F6. For all these years, feel more comfortable. My last C3 Sicilian was against John Ems 2 years ago in the World Senior Team Championship. We might go back to there's talks, although they bailed last year. I'm in talks to maybe play in Magdeburg in 2027. European senior, not European, World Senior Team Championship. I played back in 2024 for a private American team. I enjoyed that. That was fun. I would like to do it again. I wanted to go this year. They were going to Albania, and they didn't pull it together. So it didn't materialize. Does anyone know Magdeburg? Gabel Traumops, is that near you? It's in East Germany, right? Yeah. Yeah, in like April. I think it's in April. It's in the eastern part of Germany, right? Oh, cool. So it's not a definite, but I was notified a few weeks ago. That's where they're hosting the European Senior Team Championship. Yeah, European. It's World Senior Team Championship. World Senior Team Championship. And USA fields a strong team, but we fielded a competitive team last time we played. All right, D4. This is the Strompowski, maybe Guthand. Yep. No, I'm looking forward to it if it's possible to play in that. I would play. I told them I would play, but it's possible the others bail on me. You know, Albania got bailed. I was supposed to play in Albania this year. It sucks. You know, I was totally down with doing it again. They all bailed on me. So Heinrich Shepakaitis played this against me. We used to have Trompowskis. There was this blitz player from Latvia, Shepakaitis, and he was an old guy who used to play blitz on Internet Chess Club. Always played this variation. We must have had 10 games in this line. It's a funny sort of random line. All right, 92. Now what? Yeah, so it's a nice town. Okay. Just don't go into the bad part of the town at night, right? Lots of Russian spies. Saji team. Oh, there's lots of seniors. Yeah, but it has to all be from the same country. All right. Okay, maybe 97. Hello. 93, no. Feed the pawn back. Feed me your pawns. Catalone. Bro. You was there for a tournament? You had no issues with stupid people. Everyone was friendly. I'm just kidding. All right. No, I mean, I've never really been to too many tournaments in Germany, so it would be kind of cool. I would like to play. Okay, this is most likely to be someone on sound. And didn't you do something crazy last time? Okay, I don't know. Sveshnikov Yevgeny. Yeah, I had some bad games in this. E6, I lost some sort of miniature to Boros Danish once. I don't know why or how. C takes d4, knight b5. That's a line, but I don't like getting my knight stuck out on a6. E6 is a transpo, right? So last time, what did I do against this guy? I think I did something crazy like e5. I normally like to avoid that. So I'll generally play with my conservative sort of pawn structure with e6. Should be e3. Karaklaj. No, there was a tournament. Had no issues with people. I read that already. Okay. Guys, good luck. Don't forget to donate. And yeah, nice to see you, Gaucho. I'm sorry you didn't play. I don't know if you can do these 3-hour simuls or not. Knight c3 is an offbeat move there by me. And now e4. Interesting. Would someone on sound do that? Yeah, maybe he would. But if that's the case, then why haven't we seen this more often? Bishop g5 right away. I don't know what to do. Interesting. So just e3, and then if you exchange pawns, white can take back either way. And the recommended move here for black, I believe, is like d4. But that's not necessarily the only way to play this position. I'm a big fan of pawn, fluidity and tension, and this move pushing, it becomes like a dunce opening after 92, and then what do I follow up with? I believe I had a game with someone else. It's so stodgy, like. And if pawn takes pawn, trade off my center. You take back with the pawn, I trade queens. You take back which way, with a knight or with a king? And we get a really dry game where I probably lose to someone who's really good at endgames. I know I shouldn't trade pawns, and pushing doesn't really... Basically, I don't really like any of the options here. G6 keeping the tension is a third option. What would Boris Gelfand do? He wouldn't play this, probably. Okay. What would a great Sicilian play? Would Kasparov wouldn't play this D5, would he? So D4 92. It's like a dunst where my pawn is on E6 for no reason. Welcome everybody to my stream. I'm me and you're you. And you're watching a classical simul that I'm hosting here. Does anybody know anything about bank machines, cards? The other day I left my bank machine. I left my bank machine in the card. I left my card in the bank machine. So stupid. Does anybody else do stupid stuff like that? Am I the only one? I hope that someone like didn't get my card and like take all my money. That would suck. Anybody else tell me, have you done this? Leaving your card in the bank machine? It's so stupid, especially now with like tap to pay and stuff like that. Most banks like have these like, you know, cards readers. It happens. Yeah, usually the bank machine will hold it and you have to go back to the bank to get it. Right. I mean, my biggest fear is that someone came up to the machine like and got my card, or like somehow the retracting it back in the machine didn't work and maybe someone came along, you know. But the problem was I realized that on Friday night and the banks were closed. I don't feel like dealing with like Hungarian tech support on the phone. A video camera on there will determine if that happened. I'll go to the bank tomorrow. It's a pain. But it's so dumb, you know. How dumb can I be? I use the bank like hundreds of times. I never ever leave my card. I did it. Okay, I've done it. No, I mean, this is actually the first time I've done it in like a very long time. Maybe 15 years. But it's so stupid. All right, I'm just going to play knight f6. I don't know what I'm doing there. So if no one picks it out of the machine after a certain amount of time, it's supposed to retract it back. Right. Yeah, I mean, I've had other incidences where, like, you know, like machines malfunction and they like won't give your card back, and I had to get it from the bank. But I mean, how dumb can I be to leave my card in there? I mean, it was funny because I wasn't going to take out money. I just wanted to like check my balance, and I don't have the phone app for my bank, so I can't do anything. I can't like block the card like you can with most banking apps on the phone. If I had the phone app, I could easily do that. I'm so stupid. Yeah. But I mean, no, I mean, the problem is like the modern bank machines, they don't suck the card in. You just like stick it in, right? Or you do a tap, you know, it like scans the. This is like an older machine. My fucking bank. Stupid has these stupid older machines, you know. And it's even easier to forget your card because mostly you don't even do this anymore. You don't even worry about it anymore. You're not thinking about it anymore. I just went to the bank to check my balance. I didn't even take any money out. You know, I like got the paper and I was like, ugh, let's just leave my bank card in the machine. I'm an idiot. Wow. Somebody else did this to me recently. What is this? That can't be right. So we got the same theme going on in a couple of different games. Okay. Now this was this is played against me by someone else. No, who else did this recently? Now here I am genuinely not sure. Never been a fan of 97. Haven't had a proper Queen's. What is that? A Queen's Gambit in a while. Mr. Coffee, I'm glad to see you. How are you doing, sire? So I'm gonna go to the bank in the morning, get the app on my phone. Oh, yesterday was like, I didn't realize I lost the card right away. So it took me 24 hours to realize my card was even gone. Because again, I didn't even need money. Just wanted to check the balance. And it's like Saturday night by the time my card is gone. I realize my card is gone. Obviously, I know what I did with it. And I want to, if it was like America, I would just call and like talk to someone on the phone. But like, oh God, like Saturday night calling a Hungarian bank, I'm like, I could call and it would be like they probably don't speak English. I'll get like the one person at the bank who can't speak English. Like the time that I fell down the steps in the emergency uh, exit in the hotel in France, and there was no one in the entire hospital in France who like spoke English. Unbelievable in like the 21st century. Um, France. I mean, come on. Bishop c4? That's not right. But anyways, I was like, no, I'll not call. I don't feel like doing tech support with someone I can't even communicate with. How do you even like prove you're you, on the phone? Oh, can you just like call and like have someone's card blocked just to troll them or something? Forget it. If they stole my money, they stole my money. It's already gone. Luckily, there's not that much money in this account. That's the good news. There's some. Not like a life-changing amount of money. Bro, and by the way, like if people try your card more than 3 times, like it happened to me, like I forgot my PIN code. If you try it more than 3 times, then it'll like eat the card. It'll think it's your like, or they'll just reject you. It's not. How does scammers like figure out your PIN code and steal your money? I mean, that's not so easy to do. I was more afraid that someone would use it and like buy, you know, gift cards to Brazilian steakhouses on my card online, right? If you steal someone's credit card information, the first thing you do is buy gift cards online, from my experience. When I had my card skimmed in the States years ago before COVID, I was like, what are these charges? What are these charges from the Brazilian steakhouse? The other thing is like, in the States, I might be able to get my money back, but I am almost 100% sure, like with a Hungarian bank, there's no way I'm getting my money back. I think I got skimmed by. I think they put a skimmer on the at a gas station, probably Mr. Huffy. The last time I got scammed, those like terminals where you pay for gas. I suspected it was the gas station. All of this is well known now, but was kind of new 10, 15 years ago. Anyways, this has been a fun conversation. So, what else? E4. Gobble roll mops. Gobble turnips. H5. What am I doing here with this passive opening? This is why you don't play the stupid check defense. Number one reason not to play the check defense is that it sucks. Alright. But anyway, it's going to take some skill for white to win the game. Queen F3. You're just down a pawn, no big deal. Wow. And here I've given up my bishop. The old Seville variation. Nice. Sevilla. This is a closed Sicilian pro playing white. Don't tell me it's someone unsound. You don't come in with the 4 pawns. What's it called? The Grand Prix attack. Someone unsound does not play the Grand Prix attack. Why would he? B5? For reals? Why not? If I play knight h6, you have g4. That's always annoying. No, seriously, maybe b5. Takes, check, knight c3, d4. Right. Let's go. Uh-huh. You think someone unsound would play that move? Really? That's kind of hesitant. You always check those for any looseness or broken security tags. You should work for, like, weights and measures department. So what do you do against bishop b3? Well, it's a non-offensive move. You are not offending me with that move. No, basically it's to avoid getting hit by d5 with tempo. Correct? So I should play d5 myself. And we've got like a funky kind of... This probably could be someone unsound. d5 myself. What if I don't want to play d5? So if I play quietly, you do f4. And you're in Happyville, right? You like your f4 type crap. Yeah, this is a decision point for black. You know, do I go for the center, play with a more aggressive d5? d6 is passive, castles is committal. h6 is stupid. a5, b5, ridiculous moves like that. I gotta believe this is someone unsound. It is. Yeah, subtle bishop b3. What he gets here is basically he's like black with an extra move in a Joko. Essentially. I mean, okay, maybe this is essentially what the bishop's opening is at the end of the day. You're black with an extra move. If d5, you can try to overwhelm my d5. But it's not so easy to do that. I mean, I think I should principally do this. Okay. Now, white has sacrificed the pawn here. This is pretty crazy. But you do have knight b5, so... But I think the solution is pretty freaking obvious. Years ago, I had this same opening with a guy from Hungary, 2100, pretty good player. But I don't think white should ever give up their extra bishop for nothing there. Jeroen is playing. Jeroen. No, it's not a Sveshnikov. Okay, it's a. Well, it's my only guess. I had to guess Jeroen because he plays a Sveshnikov, but this is actually a Kalashnikov. Somewhere in Mr. Coffee's, or the books I have in the States, Mr. Coffee has some of them. I have my Kalashnikov book. Yeah, this is, I haven't looked at it much lately. Bishop G5. Looks wrong. I don't know, guys, what I'm supposed to do here. C4. C4 is a Sveshnikov transposition, right? Or Nedog. I hope he's doing better. Had a really rough time of it. I should message him. All right. Nedog used to play this opening when I was teaching him years ago. So, what to do? Furo. I don't know. I think that we're going to transpose. So this is this line I don't know either. This was trending like 10 years ago when I was like not playing chess at all. I mean, it's even possible white can like take on c5 or something. I just started playing this lately for fun. I don't really know the theory of the classical exchange Grunfeld very well. With white, I always played other stuff. I actually used to play with black. So what do I do? Against bishop d7, I mean, it's a non-invasive species. Rook c8 is a plan. It's a sensible move. I don't know what white's best is. Queen e1. Queen e1, queen d2. Bishop moves somewhere. Rook c1. The hell am I supposed to do? Rook b1. Rook b1 doesn't do anything. Nothing does anything. Queen d2. Standard move. Okay, this h6 doesn't seem to help black in most cases. It's a very passive Queen's Gambit here for the black player. CD with the exchange variation, you could even take back with a c pawn. Rook d1 is standard. And otherwise, what do I do? a3, you know how it goes. a3. Okay, this is winning. So this is not someone unsound. I have to play e3 or something. Bad Benko. Bad Benko. I have queen b3, knight d7, a4. It's nothing. Thanks everyone for playing. It's my pleasure. To be here with all of you. Fine. And now what happened? White played bishop g2. All right. Maybe we get a rook off the file, diagonal, whatever. CD5. It's a Sicilian. It's a Najdorf. What do I do? Knight C5. Takes. That looks ugly. It may not be that bad, strangely enough. If I don't do knight c5, what do I do? Take on d5. Okay, maybe I just don't do anything right away. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, this looks kind of familiar. Knight d4 right away. So black sacks a pawn. Weird Al Yakovich wrote a book on the Sveshnikov. A lot of openings from the stream today are going back like to the last 15, 20 years. Or like old theory. Old modern theory. It's like mid-century modern. So pawn takes pawn. Are you threatening me? Takes pawn, knight takes. Knight takes, can you check? How does it work after pawn takes pawn? How does it work? How does it work? Check, bishop d2, what's the problem? Knight f3 immediately. So what do I do? It's a good question. I can always pin you with bishop g4. It's the theme today, like giving up my good bishops for nothing. Where is everybody? 13 viewers? 15 players? What is it, summer or something? If I castle, you take the pawn on e5? Or do I have any sort of tricks? Sorry. Queen d6. Queen d6 looks like a tricky, dangerous move to play. But it kind of feels right. Queen a5. Aha. So that's the idea. Is it, though? I mean, I have bishop h6. If you trade on h6 and take back, you take. I take back, you have knight takes d4. When I recapture, you double attack me with queen c5. Bishop f7 check doesn't work. This is possible that this is theory. It's also possible that it's not. I don't know. I'm telling you, I remember one thing, that I saw some games where white played d takes c5, but I'm not going to do that, you know. I think that's the move, like the computer likes, that people were playing like 15 years ago. But it's so rarely good to do that. Which way should I play, Spassky? Okay, now I can play knight h6 with no fear of, let's say, g4. That's certainly not my only move. Maybe it's better to go bishop e7 first. Although, that's not that simple. We have bishop e7. I mean, b4 doesn't really do anything. I want to get developed. Yeah, no, this seems familiar. Knight takes d5, queen takes d5, knight takes d4. Oof. Yeah. Okay. 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 This is probably theory as well. Okay. Here. E5 just wins. Black blundered. Oh no. Yeah, so it looks like white is drifting here without a plan. Knight c5 can be met by bishop takes c5 with disrupting my structure, so the fact that he doesn't have a plan, it may not matter that much because I also don't have plans. It's very Najdorf-like, isn't it? Knight b6, strangely enough. Extremely Najdorf-like. Rook c8. C8 can lead to problems in the future. We need to do something before I get g4, g5'd or something. It's okay. Any sort of passive defensive player would love this position, but I feel kind of like I can't do anything, even though it's hard for white to do anything. Queen b8, bishop d8. Yeah, it's all too slow. Queen b8, knight e8, bishop d8. I can retreat all of my pieces to the back rank. Queen b8, rook d1, knight e8, so that I could play bishop d8. It's pretty perverted. Knight e8 with no plan. So I could just take on d5, but white takes back with the knight, and they're slightly better, and I get tortured. So far, I like maybe queen b8, or maybe knight b6. I mean, maybe knight b6 is the safest. Let's see, g4. Pawn takes pawn. Yeah, Nigel Short style. That's an interesting move. And I don't know if I should trade bishops or play bishop g3. A3 is a very slow move by me. I had to play something. It's not easy to say what that something should be. We should have good attacking chances here. Do I want to go caveman? Maybe takes and play g4? And we could do it. This is a hyper accelerated in reverse. F3 or queen b3. Queen b3, do I just win material here? Wow. I think I do. We're out of here, bro. Yeah, well, let's be careful. This is a very strong opponent. Very dangerous opponent. You can't hurt me with that. Reverse scissors. I am not afraid. All right, let's just play. 95 takes 95. Here we have knight takes d4. Now light square bishop. This looks familiar. Queen b6. Yeah, I'm just gonna go postal here. Okay, so I think this was theory, you know, and I don't know if it's a Sveshnikov, Kalashnikov, or both. But I remember Nedog and analyzing with him 20 years ago. It was like more than 20 years ago, longer, 25 years ago. We must have looked at these lines 25 years ago. It looks like black should be fine though. I'm up a pawn, but who cares? What's a pawn? By the way, do I take on a6? If I take on a6, what's your response? Bishop f5? That doesn't do anything special. Or does it? Take on a6. What's your move? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see and find out. Oh, you check me and take on d5. Oh my gosh. Wow. So queen a5 check, bishop d2. Queen takes d5. That's scary. I have no idea what's going on now. Black's position is not good. This is not good. You have knight takes c4? I don't believe it. We had a comment from someone there. Oi, lads. From Stefkick. Stefkick or Stefkic. Depending if you're Serbian or not. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Aerodynamics? Is that what we're talking about? Strange quote from the master. Oh, white took on b6. That's got to be bad. You don't take on b6. You wait until I take on d5 to take on b6. This is a huge mistake by white. It's very subtle. But this is much better for me than if I have a hold on d5. So take, queen a4. Yeah, did he have knight takes e4? Come on, no. I have everything. Queen g4 check. Black's just totally lost. I do like the c4 outpost. Taking on b7. This feels familiar almost. No, seriously. I'm getting this weird, creepy feeling like I had this happen before, but actually, queen takes b7, knight d7, knight takes d5, queen a5 check, knight c3, and you're 2 pawns down, losing your center pawn at e4 as well. Brah. So that's different than any other position I've had before. Okay. Now we can finally think about playing knight h6. So, my king's still in the center. Jesus Christ. I should have castled last move. Yeah, I should have castled last move. I played knight of b7 and said if I castled. I was afraid of d4, but that's not a big deal. It's like I fucked up by not castling here. Wow. Knight takes d5 is really bad. I have to do this. This is going to be a shit show against the ever dangerous Someone Unsound. Now we have a very good game here, I would say. Bishop e4. What do we want to do? I just take and play blockade. Well, we can check him, but I don't think I have an advantage, really. Okay, now the question is knight takes d5. I mean, it looks good. It looks really good. I don't think I have a choice. I mean, check, knight back. That would be a good move if I wasn't castled. And now what? What are you threatening me? Why do you threaten me? D1. Yes. Shit. Now what? Okay, I don't know what to do. Whatever. I'll just make a random move. Rook d8 defending, like, that's a bad move. Yes, d4. Okay. Right. Lots of options here. I have tons of options here in this position. Bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes. Knight takes, pawn takes, check. Yeah, this is really bad. All right. Someone on Sound is gonna beat me again. Nothing new under the sun. Check. Well, all right. Maybe I got myself in trouble here. Wow. Choice do I have? Unbelievable. So what now? Bishop a6. Are you threatening me? You're back to d4 again. What a coincidence. I don't think I should have played rook d8. What does that move even do? Now there's a hallucination. Should I go to A6 or E2? Sorry, A6 or A7? Queen takes A7. Rook takes B2. And then knight H3. That's a bad idea. But I do have another move. This is weird that black sees like no time for this game. Queen A6. Oh, check. All right. Is that why the other move was better? Oh, very cool. Well, we'll just have to make the best of it. I'm missing these queen checks. Everybody likes the bishops. Check. Whoa. G4? Oh, no. No way. No way, Jose. So here we are, and again, I don't know where the theory starts and where it ends in this variation that, again, I think is like 25 years old. You know, Queen E4 check, maybe black doesn't have a concrete threat immediately. I literally have no idea what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're up a pawn, but I got to get my king out of the center. So how do you do that? Knight C4. Knight C4 is possible. Threatening nothing special. Interposing on E3 in some positions. Yeah, but this is super scary. Super, super scary, all theory. And it's not Jeroen. F3 is super, super, super word of the day. Super weakening. Bishop H4 check, obviously, is crushing there. If F3, Bishop H4 check, come on. That's game over. Queen E4 check doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, my knight, what's it doing? Bishop E3. He's going to castle. But who is this, dude? This has to be a very strong player. Flame Spear. Yeah. Again, a very peaceful sounding name. Alright. I got to coordinate with no castling here. Queen E4 check, Bishop D7. Can I find some sort of good idea? Knight C2. Knight C2. Well, Queen E4 check, Knight E3, obviously. Yeah, this looks very bad. I mean, the white player, I'm playing like a line that he probably knows. No donations today, guys. Don't forget. 2026 tournament slush fund. Do not forget to donate to the slush fund. Alright, now we just trade, win that game. Easy, knight b5. Knight b5. That's an upsetting move. White is like a bullet player or something. Just makes fast moves but has no plan. I'm gonna guess this is all also like standard theory. All my theory is like 25 years old. But this is 15 years old. 10, 15. Krasenkov played this with black, I believe. I don't know. Krasenkov, it seems to me, was the one who maybe innovated with this bishop d7 thing. What's up, guys? Bring up some interesting topics we can chat while I'm losing here. Take with the pawn or the bishop? Check for the sake of checking. All right, now we have to be very, very quiet. I think I'm okay. Knight h3. Maybe not. Oh, man. Shit. No, but... No, okay. Knight h3 looks like it's okay. Okay, this is gonna be... It's gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. h4. Yep. Yeah, all according to plan. But I have d5. Oh, no, I don't. But I don't have d5. I have rook b1. The rook b1. Yeah, everything is under control. Looks like I'm playing the Tarash, like a really bad Tarash French with my king on f8, like randomly. It's like the Tarash French. Extremely random. Yeah, h6, I guess. Your b2 pawn is hanging. Is there some sort of tactical threat involved? You're going to trap my queen with rook b1? I mean, Bobby Fischer. Poison pawn. Queen b1, rook b1, queen a3, knight d5. Still doesn't win a piece. I trade queens, and on knight e7 check I have king f8. You have rook b3, queen c5. I don't buy it. Now this pawn is very weak. You still can't castle. I'm like Mr. Pawn Grabber. You didn't say check. Did you say check? So now what do I do? Who is this? Another very strong player? This is Andrino Giardino. Okay. He knows his stuff. Looks like black's like better. Maybe not. It looks like he's better though. Bishop a6. Knight c4. So that's gone. d5. Knight c4 takes. Rook takes. I'm not happy with this. I can't let you in there. Maybe rook b4? I have to play rook b4. How weird a move is that to have to play? Oof, rook b4. Rook b4. Rook b4. That's super awkward. I'm getting into like Fischer territory now. What did I miss here? Are you serious? Takes, check, king f8. Come on, this is a lie. You're lying. I can takes, check, king f8 and be up a piece, or I can play bishop d7 and win a piece that way. It's up to you guys. What do you want to do? Takes, check, king f8. He might have some weird stuff with rook d3, but not really. The bishop d7 may just be cleaner. Oh, this is crazy. You have to take on h4. My knight is like the sort of Damocles over there. I'm not even sure if I want to take your bishop. My knight is so good, I don't even want to take it. What are you going to do? Play bishop h1? I find that very hard to believe. Bishop e5, queen e5, bishop takes c6, check. Check, check. What is that about? Bishop e3? I don't understand. What choice do I have? Okay, we'll see how computer he gets today. Computery. Rook c8. I guess then I can't castle queenside. Who wants to castle queenside anyway? But I should prevent you from castling, no? Bishop b5. Can't do that. Come on. So you saved your d4 pawn. That better not work. It looks like it almost does. Rook b1, queen a3, knight d5. You're kidding me. Queen takes h3. Knight takes e7, check. King h8. Takes back, takes back. So maybe I have to just take. Unbelievable. I'm not that much better here. Now I think we're getting close to something very serious. Rook b2. I just take first. Should I take first or play rook b2? Oh. Yeah, I expected that. That was the engine's #1 move. No real surprise. But now I have a legitimate question. Should I play a5 or a6? Or none of the above? Probably a6. I mean, it's not like I'm scared of rook a4. We survived the C3 Sicilian, but we're only like a tiny bit better. Yeah. Maybe it's not so simple. Yes. That's your only chance. You can't believe that white survived to this end game. He's almost hanging on here. Sorry, guys. I gotta fix my position here. The chair is very uncomfortable. Donate to a new chair. Support the new chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bishop E7. Rook B3. Oh, the draw for... Wow, who is this? No, wait. I think I have a move. It's not that great, though. It's probably really a draw. He plays too fast. I had a huge advantage and blew it. Rook B8, Rook B3. Fine. Black's slightly better, but it's not much. I can't believe I missed that stupid tactic. Wow. Another provocative tactic brought to you by our sponsor. Okay. I am officially freaking out now. Check. Yeah, I mean, anybody could just memorize this. So F3, bishop H4 check, G3. Knight takes F3 check, king F2. And then knight takes D2. Bishop G2. Oh, he has queen F4. Oh, that's just evil, right? Queen F4, check. So on knight takes D2, I have to play pawn takes H4. Oh. F3, bishop H4 check, G3, knight F3 check, king F2, knight takes D2, queen takes D2, queen F4 check. It's horrible. Might not be that clear. King G2, or even king G1. He does have a bishop hanging, and I'm threatening stuff. Gotta be moves here. I could play H4. I guess H4 doesn't look that bad. You could just castle then, though. But I have all sorts of resources, like H4 castles bishop C4 check. And if castles... Yeah, and then if he goes king H8, I play bishop D5. It's a weird move, but let's try it. Oh no. I need a way to get this piece in, huh? My knight's in the way. How many people dropped out so far? We just had 15. It's a real defender. A5 anyway. I see. Okay. So here we have a serious debate. Maybe not so serious, actually. Well, I mean, queen d8 should be considered, where it's harder to attack my queen on d8. I see all your little tactics. Queen a7 would keep more pressure on d4. Also, my queen is sort of safe there. d6 is out of the question. d8 is possible. I don't see what queen c7 or queen d6, what benefit that has. Putting it on that diagonal seems bad. I could always play b5 maybe. Probably not. Queen d8 is very passive anyway. Yeah, I'm in trouble. No matter what I do, I guess, but fine. Okay, be a computer. Use your computer, whatever. Check. My bishop's hanging. My pawn's hanging. But so is yours, and you can't castle. So what about tactics? Rook c1. Rook c1, queen takes b2. Queen takes a7. Well, I should just play queen takes a7 right away. And then I lose a piece, right? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Queen takes a7, queen c7, I just lose a piece. Unbelievable. Okay. Whatever. Now I get a free pawn on b2. You're just losing a pawn. And you still can't castle. And that's it? That's all you got for me? Unbelievable. Look at this. Pawn takes pawn. No. Dark square bishop. Well, dude, I have bishop h4 now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're threatening my pawn? Well, yeah, nasty compensation. I feel like I've played this before. Okay, so this is just Nerdo. So I'm not completely wrong. I think there was another game with Chess Nerdo, and something felt similar to this. If I play knight f4, then I really can't castle. So I just kind of have to castle now. Jeremy Silman does not approve of black's position. Oh, you're threatening e6? That is not okay. You're not happy about e6. I'm not sure it's actually a good move, though. You should play knight d6 at some point. Gotta be careful here. So I'm guessing this is all home analysis. It's a wild guess. Who is this again? Flame Spear. I fell into some kind of trap. It's all too choreographed to be just an accident. I mean, this must be well known. Check on g3 now. Is mate in 1. So I guess h4 was just a blunder. I thought it was a good idea at the time. I'm having second thoughts. Doesn't look like I have any defenses. No counterplay. I'm just lost. I didn't know I was playing the world's leading expert in the Kalashnikov. But apparently I was. All right. I resign. Hopeless. Hopelessly romantic. Clearly I'm lost there. Now, what are you doing exactly? Trying to win or draw? How many games am I down now? It's really annoying. Rook A C1. Well, forget the A pawn, man. I have to trade a rook to get the pressure off of F2. Where is everybody today? Mm-hmm. Wait, what's wrong with B5? Oof. Yeah. Wow, E5. That move was not on the radar. Wow. With the idea of knight back to C6. Neat. Maybe I should just push to D5. Bobby would be proud of you. Bobby. Pawn takes E5. Knight C6. Rook. Where? Rook back. I don't know what else I can do. Pushing looks like I'm blocked in a bad position. It's unbelievable how this stuff works out for black here. Knight G5, Bishop D5, Rook A1. Oh my god. I have to play like F3. Before it's too late. I guess I'm taking the pawn. He's tactically and positionally perfect. All right. Now what do we do? Okay, well, I think the back rank is an issue. We don't want to give him any counterplay. Bishop takes g6. Check. You didn't say check. Right. I never saw that coming. No, but do I have rook b5 now? Like a lucky move? Dude, rook b5, it might work. What do you do? Why would I take with a rook? Yeah, trading queens. Well, nothing's going to save black here. Pawn's down. Scully bishop doesn't matter that much. a4, a5. How many games do we have left? Dr. Defendo. We are better. Trying to squeeze this c3 Sicilian. I see. Rook d7 can't hurt. Dude, again with the tactics. Yeah. Saw that. So this is what we get. h4. No. Nice. Saw this. I was afraid of this. What can I do? Oh. Nah, it was just hallucination. Sorry, guys. I thought this was a rook. So I lost an exchange here. I'm just lost. Oh, man. Okay. Not a good day. And I lost a rook on the same move. Oh, my God. Dude. Wow, that's not good. I am good, huh? I dropped 2 pieces on one move. That's awesome. I'm really sharp today. Wow. Holy shit. Hey, maybe I can save the game. Down a rook. Come on, man. I have 3 pawns for a rook and a rook on the 7th. It's a challenge. Jesus. How did that even happen, dude? When you play bishop f6, my rook was hanging. This is so stupid. Oh my god. I normally never hang pieces like this. It's been a tough day. Do you seriously have to play like a computer, man? This is ridiculous. Okay. I just blundered in 2 games. Someone on sound just did his usual computerness, but that was an opening bust by me. I should have castled. Hung 2 rooks. Another cheapo. Bro, you're like brutal with the cheapos. I'm hanging all my pieces and pawns. Never usually do that. It was a long weekend. Yeah, nice 0 sent upon lost game. Someone on sound. Nothing to see there. Oof. Another pawn? Okay, your king is in an interesting place. I hung 2 rooks. Well, I mean, I sacked one because I thought that I was winning the exchange against the Portuguese guy. Or no, that was Andrino Giardino. No, I thought it was a rook. I thought I was like winning 2 pieces for a rook. I was even like talking about it. Everyone's so fast. Terrible. My worst result ever. One of them, anyway. I'm probably gonna like lose this game. Discoveries. It's like the worst Queen's Gambit ever for black in the history of chess. He's getting brutally mated in like 3 moves, and I'll hang mate in 1. Yeah, he's playing bullet. Maybe I won't see it. He even has a defense to that? Wow. That is crazy. All right. This isn't that simple. 3 pawns for a rook. If he drops the 4th pawn on h7, I'm not saying this is too easy for black. So I haven't actually lost the game yet. Who's this like perfect defender with white? Wow, Derek Smalls with a c3 Sicilian. The ultimate defender. Okay, first off. Someone actually used their time. We might win a game. Okay, Zen mode, no need for Zen mode anymore. This is Jeroen. Jeroen was the bad Benko? Yeah. I feel like he did that before against me. Rook f8. Right, what I expected, of course. Now where do I go? Fourth pawn. If I take the 4th pawn, he gets some attacking chances. Wow. Counters of the 4th kind. This is such a ridiculous game, dude. Black was just like lost 100 ways from Tuesday. Now he's up a rook in an endgame. Rook takes h7 and I can't defend f2. So I need to play like rook b7. I could have exchanged rooks, I guess. What is going on here? Knight e5. I should go after the pawn. Here, bishop d5. Bishop takes d5, knight takes d5, check. Yeah, that's stupid. Wow. This is crazy. Oh man, I have a crazy line here. Queen g2, rook g8, rook f6. Rook g2, rook f8, check. That's brutal. Maybe we win one good game. I said I was stopping Zen mode, and I went back to Zen mode. How many games are left? I lost like 3. 3 losses, 6 wins. It's like a Grandmaster Simul. Okay. This is Grish Recu. Knight d7. Yeah. Whoa. At least we got to play one pretty move. Knight c4. Wait and see. He had an in-between move. You gotta be kidding me. All right, fine. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Right. My rook is really well placed there on a5. You're trading. Oh, no. No. What choice do I have? God damn, everyone is a genius. What is happening here? What? Can I even win this? It's a good question. I'm actually, like, better. Wow. I think Cisnardo must have been winning. You have f6. Kidding me. All right. It's probably a draw. F6 is a good move. If I try to win a pawn, it's just going to liquidate. Draw. Queen g4. Do I finally have a trick that actually works? Wow. So he has no way to defend against rook f7. It's funny. After all that. No, no. No, sorry. Can't help you. I can't help you there with that. Oof. Wait, what? A5 or not A5? Well, right now, okay, we don't need to do that. Let's just harass him a little. Still not mate. This guy is a real genius. And we're winning, obviously. Don't really want to trade queens. Giving up here. Check. Oh no. That hurts. And he almost got away though. What happened? Yeah. The surveillance state. That's the way I played this. I wouldn't resign if I were him either. This rook is not meant to stay on A5. I guess it doesn't have to move immediately. I can also play bishop b4. I should consider bishop b4. Oh no. Ronan's gonna save this. That would be unbelievable. Not out of the realm of possibility. What did he do? check. He took on d4. He keeps finding moves I don't see. I'm like missing entire moves today. It's really insane. He plays moves that no other human being would play. I cannot checkmate him. It's crazy. Summon a sound, you don't make mistakes. Unless you're in time pressure. Can't believe I'm going to blow this game against your own. He was lost too. 6 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. Some really horrible blunders. I blew the opening against someone on sounds and most harmless. Bishop's opening. Left my king in the center. Very obviously. Thinking about someone on sound is like, I'm so afraid of you that I can't play my best. It's like, just totally haunted by your score. This game against Dees is getting interesting. He's clearly not a bad player, but it's strangely hard to coordinate here with an extra rook. Ops color bishops are not a joke. Huh. I'm not taking a draw. Not until you demonstrate, you know, we got the right plan here. I guess I need to demonstrate something. Well, I was going to demonstrate something, but I don't know what it was. You have every right to offer a draw. It's not completely correct, of course. Looks drawish. I should try. I don't want to play for time against Ruin. It probably is a draw. Okay, now what is black threatening? To trade rooks. Okay. I see. Right. Makes complete sense. Oops, gotta be careful. No. B3? What'd you do? Rook C7? What? It's my turn? Need to be careful here. I don't want to commit to G4. Gotta do something. A5? A5, A6 at some point? All right, now we're in business. Oh no, mate in one with a pawn. Fitting end. King chase. In other words, king hunt. The word you're looking for is king hunt. This guy is not joking around now with his extra rook. Finally, I won the IQP. Rook for 3 pawns. Nah. I got a message. Oh, he let me mate him. Grishwreck you. That's cool. Okay, thank you. You saw it. All right. No, that's cool. That's the first time I played a lot of the players here. Most of the players are new. Missing a rook here. There was an accident in this game where I just hung a whole rook. Well, you just did that. I need a good bishop move. Okay, I don't care about the g4 pawn that much. That b7. Wow. Your room might be lost. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. This is kind of technical. Now he might be lost. Let's see. Check. Yeah. I have the right color rook pawn. Did I resign too early, Son on Sound? Might be able to win 2 of these. Oh shit. Alright, so technical endgame, is that... What is that? Can't push the pawn. Right away. King g5. Oof. Now I remember how to play chess. But the first part of the Simul wasn't too good. I sacked in exchange for nothing and resigned. I dropped a rook. I played that horrible opening move where you got the trick in the opening, which is so obvious. 3 massive blunders for me. So check and f4. I have a5. Well, everything wins for me, obviously, here. That's not looking good. Sorry if you can't stay around for analysis. Um, we'll have a quick look at a few games before I leave. This is an interesting one. Is this a draw? It is kind of a miracle if I hold this, but on the other hand, he didn't deserve to win. I mean, come on now. Like, let's be honest. Yeah, it's a draw. That's our last game. It's a miracle I saved this down a rook. Bishop c8. I don't know if I should play bishop c8. Maybe just king h6. Hang around the pawn. Stay in contact. King g6. Why h6? Why not king g6? It doesn't matter. I want to stay in contact with the pawn. How are you, pawn? Can we stay in contact? I'm not going to force things to go try to win the pawn. You know, just stay near it. And he's going to push it, and I just keep corralling it. And there's nothing he can do. He's going to run out of squares. Can't put his rook on h1. So now he has a problem. Yeah, he just loses the pawn. It's a draw. All right, man. Phew, bro. That was a miracle. Okay. Miracle that I saved that game, but wasn't good. Yaron lost the draw game. This one was a crusher. I got killed by this guy. Everything was okay till it wasn't in the Flame Spear game. This is theory, but I don't remember. And I don't know if this is a good line or not. I mean, but b takes a6 is a mistake. I just don't know, you know? I just don't know. I actually forgot about queen a5 check. So, this is a huge mistake. Well, even Jan allowed this in 2000. I thought queen a5 check was best too, but most people actually castled here for black. Yeah, so bishop d2 is a blunder. Was played by a GM with white. I'm supposed to play queen d2, but what's the point? So queen d2, queen takes d5, bishop b5 check. It's a trick. This is the trick. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, you know, so now after bishop d2, I'm clearly worse. I thought maybe this was known. And Rodriguez Villa here survived against the 2300. It's a really bad position for white. Knight c4, check, and then f5. f5 is a blunder. Wow. I'm actually better after f5. If I had played bishop c4 right away. Damn. I was bewildered by this opening. I don't know what I'm doing. I shouldn't go into this. It's just too sharp. So f5 was a huge blunder. Then my creative h4 was losing on the spot. And that's game over. All right. Anyway, don't play what you don't know. Flame Spear got a definite valid win there. Now Andrino Garcia gets Garcia. I keep calling you Garcia. Giordano, we keep playing the Grunfeld against me, and now we got another line, which I don't know. Here, I thought d takes c5 was a move, but I was wrong. Maybe later than on the next move or something. So I'm supposed to play rook b1. I didn't really see what that does. It gets the rook off the long diagonal, but there's no threat to play rook takes b7. So I'm like, well, what's the point of this move? That apparently is number one. My move isn't great. It's too routine. And now you're playing the right move now. Queen a5. I didn't know. And what I did is what everybody does, but it's just bad. White has nothing. So we just followed some games, most of which were better for black. You played knight a5, and this was played twice. Bishop d3, black's equal. And everything was okay until I got fancy here. Yeah, rook b4 is awkward. This was actually played in this game, I guess from Brazil. But e5 was surprising. I didn't expect that. And then here I just hallucinated. I totally thought that my rook was attacking d7 for some reason. I don't understand. Like all the time I thought my rook is attacking d7. I literally thought my rook was attacking d7 right now, and if I take it, then you take on b4. So I played rook b5, and the plan is like, if you take on e5, I take and take on d7, but it's... The whole thing is just the fantasy, you know? I should just move my rook back to a normal position. I didn't look at this. This is just a crazy hallucination. And I thought I was taking on d7. It's really bad. This is just a hallucination. All right. Super Silva Saiyan. I played a decent game there. You know, very rarely I face this d3. It's not such a bad move, though. It looks like my move is number one. Most common. And now knight g4. Okay. So it's like in English in reverse. Yeah, this is why it's, okay, reasonable. Knight g8 is fine. It's funny, like only one player played knight g8. Oh, even weirder. Check this position out. Everybody goes knight d7. I have so much experience in these kind of structures. But the irony is that knight g4 is actually better, which is very hard to play. Inducing h3 and g4, like Walter Brown would love to play h3, g4 with black. And the second weird thing is only one player played my move, knight g8. That's really strange. I mean, it's actually a very natural move. It's hard to coordinate with your knight on d7. So it's a funny game. Funny openings. Some interesting openings today. Yeah, Chess Nerdo got lucky. I need to have another look at this. This is very strange. So aren't you supposed to play like bishop b4? Apparently d5 is fine. And now, so this is weird. It's better for white, but it's like a gambit. You know, he's actually playing this sort of gambit thing. This is crazy. Here, queen takes b7. So there's a game with the 2200 against the Grandmaster from 2016. And white did not grab the pawn. So I tried something new here. Knight takes, it's too dangerous to take the pawn on d5. This is too dangerous. To rook b8, check. Rook takes b2, I'm worse. Yeah, queen c8 I wasn't sure what black should do. You clearly have like the initiative. Queen c8 trading queens isn't best, but you're still better. Castles here, I was very unhappy. And I think I'm lost at some point. Am I not lost at some point? I'm definitely lost. Okay. So f3 is a mistake. g4 is impossible to find. And I'm okay here. But rook f2 is probably a blunder. I mean, I knew it was. But I didn't know what else to do. You know? I was just lazy. So a4 wins. Bishop e6 wins. I think I hallucinated here. That I could stop the pawn in time, you know? I could take and play bishop d1 and bishop e3, but I'm just lost. I'm not stopping it. This is bad, man. But interesting pawn sack there by him. Yeah, we looked at this, right? This is a total shit show. Queen takes d5, loses. I can't believe people have let this happen. It's Gulko. What the hell did Gulko do? Gulko just played bishop e3 here. That's crazy. Wow, everything is good for white. But why not queen a4? This is like winning by force. Okay, you could have played queen c8. All right, anyway. Guys, I'm tired. I'm going to take a look at one more game. Mr. Someone on Sound. Is queen d6? Oh, this position has never been reached before. Wow, that's crazy. Frida Rojny versus David Navarra. So d5 is rare. Most people play d6. But d6 is passive, you know? So I don't know what the truth is. Castles is the engine's favorite. A5 is interesting. D6 is okay. Even, I thought it looked stupid, but even H6 apparently isn't that bad. But yeah, I mean, this is just playing into your, it's kind of playing into your strengths. I mean, I don't want to do that. But a few players tried D5, and one of them is Navarra. So apparently this isn't simple. E takes D5, C takes D5. I expected you to do something like that. I mean, this is like you're playing black, but you're, as I said, a move ahead. This is making a lot of sense. Here. Queen F3. So there's like Scotch. It's like a reverse Scotch or something. Can I play this like a gambit and just castle or something? It's unsound. It's somewhat unsound. No, you gotta take back. Though this isn't the game though. You played a novelty here, knight f3. And now I didn't think I could castle. So if I castle and you take this pawn, I have bishop d4. Okay, I didn't remember that. Theme. And if you take first, now it's not as simple. Here, I looked at this in my head, but I just wasn't sure what was going on. So it turns out it's fine for me. Okay. Yeah, I should just castle. But queen d6 is playable. It's very awkward. And now I mean, it's insane. How can I not castle now? It's like you don't. What I did is like going from the frying pan into the fire. Like I don't realize how, you know, how bad my position is until it is. You know, I thought I had the luxury of. This is crazy in retrospect. I have to castle. It's not even close. This is so stupid. I mean, it's so obvious. You know, I'm getting crushed here. But if I don't take back, I mean, I'm just down a pawn for nothing. It's not like this is a gambit where I have some compensation for my pawn. I mean, I have no compensation for my pawn. So I figured I'll take my chances, you know, with my king on f8. Knight b5. Engine number 2 move. Engine number 1. And the engine wants to play h5 here, but I mean the g5 square. I'm expecting you to play some kind of computer move now, like some sort of, you know, knight h4 later. Okay, a4. That's a good move. Bishop e3 is a good move. Now, in retrospect, it looks like I should have played a5. I didn't think it would be that bad, but I missed your plan with rook c1. So here's here's where I was worried about this type of stuff. I thought you would do something brute force like that. This looks very dangerous for black. Apparently c4 is the engine #1 move. But here you play the subtle rook c1. Very computer-like. I find only move, and then knight c6, and I'm ready to resign. Which I saw knight c6, but I didn't know if you would play it. Here, every move is computer. Bishop takes d5. And then, yeah, I mean, when I saw queen d4, I was just like, okay, whatever. You're like mocking me now. I'm expecting you to just play the normal move here. Bishop takes c6, knight takes c6. If you want to sack and exchange, okay, that's neat, but is it necessary? You're like a pawn up. But no, you play this weird move, queen d4. I'm like, I had enough. All my pieces are hanging. But it turns out that I can just calmly play king g7. Yeah, but I think you would have enjoyed this. Bishop takes e6. Knight takes e6. Again, it's not obligé, but if you play this exchange sack, it looks like I'm getting tortured. Yeah, but I mean, okay. I've been beat down by you too many times now. Like, slightest, I'm like a beaten dog against someone unsound. Rook c1, surely not the answer. No, he likes to go down to like move 3 or 4 when he's got a really big advantage, Gina. He's not, you know, heartless. I mean, when he knows he has a really good position, he's not going to pick the engines #1 or #2. But it's probably in like the top. It's probably in the top 5, I would imagine. I mean, Rook c1 it's a very computery kind of move, right? Not attracted to a human, really. It's ugly, you know, you're like, rook has no squares, but you're going to play c4. Right? Right? It's #4, #5? #4. Yeah, he didn't want to brutalize me with c4. That's too obvious. No, that would be too obvious when the moderators like check the games for computer use. Wow, now it's up to #2 on my computer. It's up to #2. Wow. Let's crank it up a little bit here. c4 right away. This is the worst, like, French Tarash of all time for black. My king is just weakened for no reason. No, rook c1 was second best. Second best. Too bad, someone unsound. You didn't play a perfect game. You had like 3 cent upon loss. And a blunder at the end to make me feel better. Queen d4. And I resigned on the bad move. It's funny. But I had enough here. Going into that diagonal looked scary. And I was like, all right. Yeah, I mean, if I was playing for like $1 million against a human player, I probably would have played on. But against someone unsound in the Simul, I'm just like, oh no, I'm losing again. I just want to kill myself. I'll just resign. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. Stopping by or whatever you do here. And thank you all for your kind support. Next stream Wednesday, tournament. Team tournament. And great to have someone sound back again beating me. However he does it, it was thoroughly enjoyable. Enjoy your next couple days, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.